Welcome. My name is Jake Diego. About a week and a half ago, I talked about how I brought the FBA Multi Tool onto my team for 8 other virtual assistants. And what I want to do is I want to follow up with you guys and let you guys know where I'm at. This is actually going to be part 1 of 2 because we still have one more piece to implement of it. But so far, it has been amazing. Literally, we'll be looking at a $320 cost savings by simply going from having a virtual assistant doing the reviewing to using this $40 a month tool. So pretty amazing, really. And it's not like that. We're not getting rid of that virtual assistant by any means. We're actually going to be moving him up into new and exciting things. So it's nothing like we're trying to get rid of people here. What we'll do now is we'll get into the computer and I'll take it from there to show you the features of the tool and how I'm using it. So we're into the computer here, and I wanted to say that Keepa was the trigger for getting FBA Multi Tool, but we also had a goal that we set up this year for the team, and that was to increase the amount of deemed winners to actually purchased winners, and in doing so, going from 19% to 50%. So what that means is product researcher finds a product, says it's a winner, it goes to the reviewer, they do their things, it goes to the senior reviewer, they do theirs, and then it goes to the purchaser and it's purchased. Well, that amount in the past was 19% of the products. Now we have a goal to set that to 50%. And I think this was perfect actually with Keepa doing this because it pushed us to use this tool earlier, and I think we're going to see those results much earlier than we thought too. So what you have here is you have the FBA Multi Tool overlaid on Amazon product detail page, and so this is a Chrome extension, and this is the information you'll see. To get one note, to get this eligible to sell and this hazmat thing here, I actually had to log into Amazon Seller Central. So you will have to give your virtual assistant's user access to it. It's not that hard to do, and you can limit to what they can and can't see, so really no worries there. But as you can see, we are eligible to sell it, and it is not hazmat. If one of those things was out of whack, such as this example, it turns red. So really easy, tells you right off the bat. If we look here in the middle, you have the private label detector. You see 3 green dots there, which is a good sign. There also is 3 orange dots, which is kind of like a maybe, and that is in that example as well, with these 3 orange dots. Alternatively, you could also see 3 red dots, which means it's probably not good. To the right of that is a sales estimator. If I flip back here, it'll show you how many sales it's estimating that product has. What we found there is if a product is between 100 and 200,000 in sales rank, that it was pretty much on par with our method that we were using. However, if it was above 200,000, we saw that it was about a third to a fourth less. So say we called something 12, well, it came up with like 3. And then similarly, the 50K and below sales ranks, those were typically like a times 2 to times 6 what we would estimate. So say we had 60 for some product that was under 50. Well, we might see 240, or we might see something higher than that. So kind of wild. And then probably the most important thing that I probably should have mentioned first is the Keepa chart right here. So it's nice because it shows us the 3-month term. That's exactly what we want to look at anyways, because the products that we buy, we want to buy them, we want to sell them. We just want to turn that money over and over. And what it has in it is it'll show you in orange as it would in normal Keepa if Amazon is selling that product. So there it is, there it's not. And then you get the sales rank in there and also the price line. So here you can see it pretty much stayed around 4, kind of ticked a little bit down there for a little bit. In the other example, it was up to like say 45 and stayed around 30 for the majority. So that's been fantastic because my virtual assistants also do something called 3-month price stability. And essentially they want to see what is the range that product sells in typically, because that's what they're going to plug in to see if it's profitable or not. We even go as far as to create a range, and so if you had a product at say 40 and 20, you would take that midpoint 30 and you would plug that into the formula to see if it's profitable. So like I say, overall this has been pretty amazing. Just to kind of see those benefits again here, they are right here. And it's so far very useful. I'm still trying to figure out everything else. As you may have noticed, there's also a sales data tool here that shows you what the stock is for various sellers on it. And then there's also this FBA calculator. I'll try to get into some of that in part 2 of this series. But as I said, it has been pretty phenomenal in what we're looking at. And so far what I'm expecting is my review, now that the sourcers are essentially doing more reviewing functions, such as the private label, such as the hazardous, such as, you know, that kind of thing, that I'll be able to move my reviewer to more senior reviewer / purchasing duties. And in so, I won't eliminate his position, so I probably used the wrong wording there, but it was costing me $360 a month, and with this tool it's $40 a month, so that's $320 savings that we're already looking at because I'm already moving him up into higher level reviewing tasks. So I'm really pumped for this, and again, this is FBA Multi Tool. It's been super useful, and as I said, I'll do a part 2 on this, and I'll have some more information on what I'm doing and how I'm using it then. But so far so good, guys. I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to listen to me share the FBA Multi Tool with you. If you do have some questions, comment below and I'd be happy to answer those. Thank you.